Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a video updating like what's been going on and why I haven't made anything lately. All that stuff, like what that looks like. In the background, it's just me solo farming sets of calls for enchanting mats for gold on TPC anniversary. So I kind of was done on retail with running Mythic Plus. I didn't quite make 3,400, but I was burnt out on pugging keys, and I had some friends that I would run keys with. But I mean, for the most part, you're still pugging keys, and man, it's exhausting. And it's not like the groups were bad. They're not. They're fine. It's just it just felt so hollow. Like I'm never gonna talk to most of these players again. It's just I don't know, man. I was just exhausted with it. Excuse me. So I was like, well, I'm gonna, I'll play Burning Crusade. I'll level my. At first, I'm gonna level Shaman. Then I decided to level my Druid. I said, yeah, I'll take some heroics. Maybe do Karazhan, and call it a day, whatever. Wait till the next season for retail. But I ended up joining a guild that was looking for. I think they were looking for DPS or something. They weren't looking for tanks. But I was like, I could play. I could Gear Moonkin or could like play Feral. Like that's fine. But I ended up like really liking the guild. Like it was the first time I had been in a guild in a long time where I was like, yeah, this feels awesome. Like to just hang out in Discord and just shoot the shit and run heroics. And I haven't pugged anything in weeks. And man, it feels good. Oh my god, it feels so good. Like, are they the best guild? Not even close. Like, we're still making prog on Vash. All other guilds are speed running this stuff. But I don't really care about that. Like, what I care about is, like, having people I like to play with. I can log in, shoot the shit. And in retail, I have looked for that. I have tried to join guilds several times. There's always some weird fucking drama. Like, some like loot council gets corrupted. I don't know, like husband and wife break up, so the guild breaks up. They stop raiding for no reason. I don't know. I've tried joining like mythic guilds. I've tried joining heroic guilds. I've tried to, and I just can't. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get behind it, dude. Like it's like, it feels bad, And so I miss the few friends I do have in retail. I do miss them a lot, I'm sure I don't know like that for them, for me, but I do miss playing with them, because they were good people. But I honestly don't think I'm gonna go back to retail because I can't like sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pug my keys in my vault. And it just like every week was the same thing. Just like you run keys in your vault, you fill the vault. Then you push rating. And, for the most part, I was doing it with strangers, Like I had a couple friends that I would talk to and they're like, oh yeah, we can run some keys. But it's like, it's still just me and them with a whole bunch of randoms that are probably going to mess up consistently, right? And it's like I was like, okay, we didn't time that key because it's not always their fault. Sometimes it was my fault. Sometimes it was my friend's fault. Like it's no one's perfect. I'm not saying that, but like it feels bad, right? But when I'm playing over here, I'm like oh yeah, I'm like playing dungeons and we're heroics are like pre-nerf, so they're still hard, right? So I still get that like satisfying feeling like you do when you do a high key. You're just like, oh, I did that thing, right? And from a tanking perspective, tanking in Burning Crusade is so satisfying. Because threat is a thing, it's a big thing. And when you can be like, I found that like equilibrium, like where I have enough mitigation to survive, and then I have all this threat that my damage dealers could really just let loose. Now, as a damage dealer, I bet threat sucks, right? Because you can't hit your buttons. But as a tank, it feels really, really good because it's like when you do it well, there's like that thing. It's like the tank version of the DPS meter. So, and I, not for nothing, but like Burning Crusade was my favorite time in this game. I loved it. I played all the time to Burning Crusade. Like I raided in vanilla, but I really raided in Burning Crusade. I was like, that was when I really got into raiding, and I really, really loved it. And to be back playing Druid again and TBC and seeing these old raids that I had like so much love for back then. And sure, probably some of it is nostalgia, but it feels good to be able to just play with people you like to play with, and I haven't had to deal with randoms. I haven't had to deal with rage quitting, insults, people making fun of like my tanking or judging it, or when I make a mistake, like there's nobody there like going off on me in chat, like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. Like I have been told to kill myself, to uninstall, to you name it. I've had those insults, and again, it's not a common thing. You don't get it twisted. In retail, it's not common, but it happens enough where it sticks in your head. And I just don't. One, I don't like it, and I don't think other people like it, and I don't think anybody should have to deal with that. So, yeah, I don't really know like what kind of content to make going forward, because I don't really think there's not much to do in Burning Crusade to make content for. I mean, like people have seen Karazhan a million times. People have seen Gruul's Lair and Magtheridon and all that stuff a million times. So I don't know if there's any content there, but for at least for like a while, until TBC's over, and maybe I might even play it in Wrath. I don't know. Honestly, as far as this guild's willing to go, I'm gonna go. So whatever that looks like, that's where I'm going to be. If any of my old key group is watching this, don't, I love you guys. That never changed. And I loved like doing keys and stuff, but right now, I don't think it's for me anymore. And I don't think that I have the mental bandwidth to constantly stomach that culture, I'm not saying it's forever, but I mean for at least a year, I will not be back in retail. I have no interest. Like they're making, I kind of keep up on the changes that they're making for next season. Some are great, some not so great, but I don't know. This obsession with chasing the meta, like, and that stuff exists in the pug world, right? If you're in a guild, that doesn't exist unless you're at the highest level. Like most guilds, like if you're like, hey, I want to play a warrior tank, cool, awesome, do that, right? No problem. But if you're, your guild striving for that highest level, that's a whole nother conversation. But this meta chasing culture and it exists in TBC, because the pug world in TBC sucks too. It's not good there either. It's the same shit. If I was still pugging, I would not be playing WoW at all. I would have uninstalled the entire game. But that's not the case. I don't. Like in raids, I play Feral, but one of our bears can't make it on one night a week. So on those nights, I'm tanking. Like I just got done farming a frost resist set for Hydros in SSE. Like this is fun. I loved like doing attunements. Like that was fun to me. Like I got to unlock attunements, and so the guild knew I had to do attunements, so they made it a priority to help me do that. We're like, all right, let's go do this. Let's do these heroics. Let's get you in. Let's go do Nightbane. Let's go do Magtheridon. Like they made that effort to help me get that goal done. I never had to pug anything. Like we'll do like half a guild run and half a pug for like Rule and Mag because who cares? Like it's whatever. But when we were in TK and SSC, like last week we killed Kael'thas. That was, I mean, Kael'thas is a super fun fight. Period. I don't care who you are. That fight was awesome. But you know, it's just a great time, and there's a great group of people, and I'm just happier there, essentially. So that's all. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that and showcase what it is. So, all right, guys. So I will talk to you later. I'll see you when I see you. I don't know if I get an idea, I'll post it. I'll make a video about it. I just, you know, a lot of the things I do that they happened 15 years ago. You know, farming primals. I did the Swift Flight Form quest chain, which is a lot of fun. You know, farming Anzu every day. Like these are all things I did in TBC too. So it's like it's just more of the same, but it's still fun, and I'm still enjoying myself a lot. So, all right, guys. Well, you take care. Bye.